Good morning, everyone. We're starting our day with a look at something truly significant, a weather phenomenon that touches every corner of the globe. Today, we're diving into La Niña, a complex and fascinating climate pattern originating in the Pacific Ocean. It's a powerful force that shapes weather across the globe, influencing everything from rainfall patterns to temperature fluctuations. La Niña isn't just a science term. It's a key player in the Earth's climate system, and understanding it is more important than ever. It's a real driver of floods, bringing torrential rains to some areas. And conversely, it causes droughts, leaving other regions parched and struggling. These extreme weather events have a ripple effect, impacting crop yields and even food prices in your local grocery store. As we approach 2025 and look towards the future, it's crucial to understand the potential impacts of La Niña. Because all signs point to a La Niña event developing in the Pacific Ocean and potentially intensifying as we move forward. This event could impact our daily lives in ways we might not even realize, from the clothes we wear to the food we eat. Forecasters are watching the Pacific Ocean closely, analyzing sea surface temperatures and atmospheric patterns, and the signals are getting stronger, indicating a higher likelihood of a significant La Niña event. This isn't just about local weather. It's not just a regional concern that will dissipate quickly. It's a global phenomenon with real consequences, affecting communities and economies around the world. La Niña can bring floods to one region, overwhelming infrastructure and displacing communities, and drought to another, crippling agriculture and leading to water shortages, affecting everything from crops, impacting yields and threatening food security, to energy costs as extreme weather puts a strain on power grids and resources. Our goal today is to break down what La Niña means for you, to demystify the science and make it relevant to your life, and how to prepare, providing you with the knowledge and tools you need to protect yourself and your loved ones. Understanding the why behind the weather, the underlying mechanisms that drive these global patterns, helps us protect our homes and communities, empowering us to make informed decisions and take proactive measures. We'll explore what La Niña is, its origins in the Pacific Ocean, and the physical processes that define it, how it shapes weather worldwide, influencing jet streams, rainfall patterns, and temperature anomalies across continents, and what you can do to stay ready, providing practical tips and resources for preparing for potential impacts. Knowledge is our best tool, the foundation upon which we build our resilience. Let's use it to plan, adapt, and stay resilient, facing the challenges ahead with informed action and community support. The story of La Niña is about nature's power, the immense forces that shape our planet's climate, and our ability to predict and prepare, harnessing scientific advancements to mitigate risks and protect our communities. Let's get a handle on this force of nature, understand its complexities, and learn how to live with its impacts, and face the coming seasons with confidence, armed with knowledge, and prepared for whatever the future may hold. Being informed is the first step to being prepared, and together, we can navigate the challenges of a changing climate. What exactly is La Niña? It's a term we hear often, especially when weather patterns seem to go haywire. But what does it really mean? What are the underlying mechanisms that drive this phenomenon? Let's break it down. We'll explore the origins of La Niña, its effects, and why it matters to you, wherever you are on the globe. La Niña is a natural climate pattern, a recurring event in our Earth's climate system. That starts in the tropical Pacific Ocean. This vast expanse of water holds the key to understanding La Niña's behavior and its global reach. During La Niña, strong trade winds push warm water westward across the Pacific. This westward movement allows cooler water to rise along the Americas, a process known as upwelling. This upwelling creates a large patch of cooler than average water in the Pacific. It's a significant departure from the norm. Even a small temperature change here, a seemingly insignificant dip in the ocean's warmth, can disrupt global weather patterns. It's like a domino effect where one small change triggers a cascade of consequences. The cooler water alters air pressure, influencing the delicate balance of our atmosphere, and shifts the jet stream, a high-altitude river of air, a powerful current that guides weather systems across continents. That steers storms worldwide. Its movement dictates where storms track and how intense they become. La Niña's cool patch is like a block of ice in a stream, an obstacle in the natural flow, forcing the flow to change course. It redirects the usual paths of weather systems. This shift can bring more hurricanes to the Atlantic, increasing the risk of coastal impacts. Drought to the southern U.S., exacerbating water scarcity and agricultural challenges, and heavy rain to Australia. This can lead to devastating floods and disruptions to daily life. It's a powerful chain reaction, a testament to the interconnectedness of our planet's systems, all triggered by those stronger trade winds. These winds are the initial force that sets everything in motion. The ocean and atmosphere are in constant dance, a complex interplay of energy and moisture, and La Niña leads the choreography. It dictates the rhythm and direction of this global dance. That's why a change in the Pacific, a seemingly isolated event in a distant ocean, can ripple across the globe. Its effects are felt far and wide, impacting communities and ecosystems around the world. It all starts with a shift in the winds, a change in the winds, a change in the world. So what are experts saying for 2025? Climate models show a high chance of a moderate to strong La Niña, lasting into winter 2025 to 2026. Sea surface temperatures in the Pacific are dropping. Classic signs La Niña is strengthening. These forecasts use real-time data from satellites, buoys, and weather stations worldwide. The consensus La Niña will have a noticeable impact, with more extreme temperature and precipitation swings. Expect a more active Atlantic hurricane season and higher drought risk in places like the American Southwest. While La Niña sets the stage, local weather still depends on many factors, but knowing the pattern helps us prepare for what's likely ahead. La Niña's team is on the field, ready to play a major role in our weather game. La Niña's reach is global, but its effects vary by region. In eastern Australia, expect wetter springs and summers with increased flood risk. Europe sees a north-south split, colder, drier winters in the north, wetter, stormier weather in the south. Canada's west and central regions get colder, snowier winters, while the east may be milder and wetter. In the US, La Niña brings a sharp divide. The southern states turn warmer and drier, raising drought and wildfire risks. Meanwhile, the Pacific Northwest and Ohio Valley get cooler, wetter weather. These patterns shape everything from agriculture to energy use. Each region faces its own set of challenges and opportunities. Understanding these differences is key to smart preparation. La Niña's global signature is a pattern of winners and losers when it comes to rainfall. In the US, La Niña creates a complex web of weather patterns, influencing different regions in distinct ways. It's a phenomenon that can dramatically alter the typical climate, bringing both challenges and opportunities depending on where you are. A tale of two climates, a stark contrast in weather conditions across the nation. Some areas will experience dryness and warmth, while others will face the opposite, increased precipitation and colder temperatures. The South and Southwest, known for their already warm climates, get warmer, drier winters, exacerbating existing arid conditions. This can lead to a cascade of problems, affecting everything from agriculture to water resources. Bad news for drought, as the lack of rainfall intensifies the severity and duration of these dry spells. Reservoirs dwindle, and the land becomes parched, and wildfire risk. The dry vegetation becomes fuel, creating ideal conditions for wildfires to ignite and spread rapidly. Cities and farms may face water shortages, impacting crop yields and straining municipal water supplies. Conservation efforts become even more critical, and fire danger rises, prompting increased vigilance and preventative measures from local authorities and residents alike. In contrast, the North and Pacific Northwest, typically accustomed to milder winters, see colder, wetter winters with increased snowfall and prolonged periods of freezing temperatures. With more snow, potentially disrupting transportation and daily life, and requiring extensive snow removal efforts. And potential spring floods, as the melting snowpack combines with spring rains to overwhelm river systems and drainage infrastructure. La Niña also fuels a more active Atlantic hurricane season, creating conditions ripe for storm development. By reducing wind shear, letting storms grow stronger and more organized as they traverse the Atlantic. For those along the Gulf and Atlantic coasts, hurricane prep is critical, and early preparation can make all the difference. The 2025 forecast, shaped by La Niña, paints a clear picture of the challenges ahead. Southern states brace for drought and fire, requiring proactive measures to mitigate the impacts on communities and ecosystems. Northern states for snow and floods, demanding robust infrastructure and emergency response plans to handle the increased precipitation. And coastal areas for hurricanes, emphasizing the need for preparedness, evacuation plans, and resilient infrastructure. Understanding La Niña gives us a roadmap for risk, allowing us to anticipate and prepare for the specific challenges it presents. It's about focusing preparation where it matters most, directing resources and efforts to the areas most vulnerable to La Niña's effects. Each region must get ready for its unique set of challenges, tailoring its preparedness strategies to the specific threats posed by La Niña. La Niña's impact is as diverse as the country itself, requiring a multifaceted approach to preparedness and resilience. To understand La Niña, meet its opposite El Niño. Both are phases of the El Niño Southern Oscillation, or ENSO. La Niña means cooler Pacific waters. El Niño means warmer. During El Niño, trade winds weaken, warm water pools near the Americas, and global weather flips. El Niño brings rain to the southern U.S. and drought to Australia, the mirror image of La Niña. In the Atlantic, El Niño suppresses hurricanes, La Niña fuels them. The two create a seesaw of global extremes, floods one year, fires the next. There's also a neutral phase when Pacific temperatures are average and weather is less predictable. ENSO cycles every 7 years, shaping weather worldwide. Knowing which phase we're in is vital for long-range forecasts. As we enter La Niña for 2025, expect a new weather regime. With La Niña ahead, let's talk real risks. In the southwest, a dry winter can tip the region into water crisis. Less snow means less water for cities and farms. Drought leads to smaller harvests and higher food prices. On the flip side, places like Eastern Australia and the Pacific Northwest face flood danger from heavy rain. Floods can damage homes, wash out roads, and force evacuations. La Niña also means a busier Atlantic hurricane season with higher chances of destructive storms. Hurricanes bring wind, storm surge, and flooding, triple threats for coastal communities. Drought can spark wildfires and smoke can travel far, affecting air quality for millions. The economic costs are huge, from crop losses to infrastructure repairs. Facing these risks means being proactive, not fearful. Respect nature's power and take steps to protect what matters. Being weather aware is the best defense. So, how can you prepare for La Niña? Stay informed, follow local forecasts, and sign up for emergency alerts. Know your area's risks: drought, flood, or hurricane. Build an emergency kit with water, food, flashlights, batteries, first aid, and medications. Make a family plan, where to meet, who to contact, and evacuation routes. In drought zones, conserve water, fix leaks, use drought-resistant plants, and avoid outdoor fires. For flood risk, clear gutters, check sump pumps, and consider flood insurance. If hurricanes threaten, review your evacuation plan and secure your home. Preparation is about control. Do what you can before disaster strikes. Small steps now can save lives and property later. Ready communities are safer communities. All this talk of global forces can feel overwhelming, but there's hope. Our ability to forecast La Niña months ahead is a triumph of science and technology. Early warnings give us time to prepare, plan, and adapt. Emergency managers can pre-position supplies, and farmers can adjust crops. This foresight builds resilience in our communities, but resilience isn't just about big agencies. It's about us. It's neighbors checking on each other, communities sharing resources, and everyone doing their part. Every small action strengthens our collective safety. As La Niña unfolds in 2025, let's act with awareness, not anxiety. Use knowledge to your advantage. Prepare your home, help your neighbors, and stay informed. Weather will always be powerful, but so is our capacity to adapt. By working together, we can face any challenge. Let's build a safer, more resilient future for all.